This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at La Mirada Theater for the Performing Arts for the McCoy-Rigby production of Ain't Misbehavin'.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with?
You were here with Boise, Holmes, yeah. Well, I play the role of Ken Page in the musical Ain't Misbehavin' here at La Mirada. Having a blast, man, I tell you, having a blast.
Yeah, what's your take on your character?
Well, I mean, I love it. The thing about it, I wouldn't say it was pressure from Ken, but it was such an honor to be able to, bring to life again that, Ken Page, and to be directed by him. It was just so much fun, man. I mean, me and Andre have the great contrast. Andre's a sweat guy, I'm more the upstanding type of. I just had a blast, man. It's a really good time. Yeah.
You guys sang for 2 hours?
Oh, man,
are you exhausted?
Great. Yeah. A little. Well, actually, I could do it one more time. Yeah, I'm not that exhausted. I'm good. Yeah.
I love this music, but I think I don't see it that much anymore because I'm not sure if it's appreciated. Some people are a little offended by it. What are your thoughts on that?
No. I mean, it is what it is. It's classic. It's music, man. I mean, this is what it is. It's the truth, and it was what was going on, man. And we celebrate Fats forever, man. His music never dies, so that's what it is, man.
One more quick question: in this type of performance, you were more of a performer than you were a musician. You're presenting the song. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to do a little bit of both, but it needs to stay true to the character and to the time. So I think we all just had a good time, kind of doing both performing, and then a lot of us are musicians as well. So it kind of just oozes out of us, So it was an honor again.
I just love you. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with?
I'm Frenchie Davis. I am playing the Nell Carter role in Ain't Misbehavin' at the La Mirada Theater. And I'm just really excited to be a part of this cast and to be working with Tony Award nominated Ken Page as a director. It's been an amazing experience so far. All of the characters in the show symbolize a piece of Fats Waller's personality. Nell's interpretation is sort of the brash, sassy, oversexed, and humorous side of his personality.
You were perfect for this role. You remind me just like Nell Carter. You were perfect.
Thank you so much. I idolized her. Nell Carter was the first time that I saw a full-figured black woman on stage being sexy, being confident, dancing, and just comfortable in herself. So I always admired her a great deal, so it's an honor to be bringing this role to life.
Do you think you were more of a performer or a musician tonight? Because you guys performed it beautifully.
I don't know. I think I'm both, equally. I love to sing. I love to be on stage. I love to perform, and I feel really lucky to be able to do what I love and to share Fats Waller's music with this audience and to pay homage to Nell Carter because I admired her so much.
Once again, you were fantastic. I love the performance. I love your singing. I love the music. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with?
Amber Liekhus. I am originally from Kansas City, Missouri. I've been here for 15 years, and I love performing in Southern California. I think it's a best-kept secret. You don't have to be in the East Coast to enjoy great theater. I played Armelia McQueen. She is a ball of energy. Well, the thing is that we aren't really playing those people. We are honoring the music of Fats Waller, and all of the characters play multiple characters to embody the characters that Fats wrote about, and basically who he experienced in his own life.
I love the performance. I thought you guys were fantastic. I love the singing. I was amazed that you guys did it for 2 solid hours.
Yes, it was definitely tiring, but the band is awesome, the direction was awesome, there's a great story to tell, and it just made it fun every step of the way. So it was, if you're having fun up there, it doesn't feel like work and it doesn't feel quite as tiring. I'll feel it tomorrow.
Some African American people would be offended by this type of performance because it's kind of a little dated, kind of a little old-fashioned.
That could be, but you know, history is meant to be shared and meant to be remembered and meant to be told. And all of these things happen, as uncomfortable as it may be. It is our history. I'm proud of our history, and I'm proud to be doing the work that I'm doing.
Right. Plus, also a lot of famous people now are African American. Like Will Smith is like the second richest man in Hollywood. He wouldn't be there if not for actors in the old days.
That's absolutely true. I think that they all paved the way for all of us, and it's certainly something that can pass the torch, but we will always remember where we came from.
Tonight, did you feel yourself more of a musician or a performer?
I felt myself as both, you know. I mean, I think that you have to work in tandem, and I think that the musicians and the singers and the performers, it's all, if one is out and something happens to one, you know, it gets a domino effect. So you got to kind of all work together and kind of play and wear all the hats.
Yeah, because again, you guys performed beautifully. Every song you bring so much emotion, so much character, so much of the old style that, you know, it was just beautiful.
Thank you so much. It was really a dream come true. I love this role. I love being able to sing in my legit soprano voice and then in my gospel-y, belty, bluesy voice. It really kind of covers the gamut. So it was challenging, but an awesome challenge.
Once again, love the performance. I loved you, and you were fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with
Natalie Wachen. I play Charlene in Ain't Misbehavin. It's my second time doing the role with Ken Page as the director, and I'm having an amazing time. My take, Charlene, she is very effervescent, very high energy. Her archetype, though, is kind of the Cotton Club girl, a very Lena Horne-esque Cotton Club girl. So there's a lot of that showgirl in her, and she is exhausted.
That was quite a performance. You guys sang for like 2 hours. Aren't you exhausted?
I'm so tired. It's not as much the singing as it is the dancing that exhausts me, but it's a really good tire, and I'm really happy with what we did tonight.
Were you more of a performing tonight or a musician? I mean, because you were actually performing your songs.
You know, I think they're both the same thing. Even the band, you know, they were so alive. They let their personalities show. It was fantastic. I feel like in this show especially, the cast and the band are all part of the same machine. And I love being a lady who sings with the band. I love being a part of it. I love that they're highlighted too.
Some African Americans would be offended by this type of songs, maybe like minstrel songs or something like that. What are your thoughts on something like that?
Oh, well, these aren't minstrel songs at all. Yeah, this is good Black American jazz written by really one of the most prolific jazz writers, especially for someone who passed at such a young age.
Again, I don't get a whole lot of this type of music because I guess it's somewhat dated. Some people don't like it, but I feel it's just as relevant as, say, black gospel, things in which are niche, but they're still tremendous art.
Oh yes, jazz is some of my favorite music. I have a jazz quartet that I sing with also, and we sing a lot of Fats Waller, songs that you heard in this show, as well as just tons of stuff from the Great American Songbook.
Yes, once again, I love the performance. I loved you in it. You guys are fantastic. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. It was wonderful to meet you.
Hi, my name's Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm North.
Hi, Thomas Hobson. I don't know, I've been acting my whole life, and this is my first time doing this show, so I'm really excited about joining the legacy of this show. Play Andre in Ain't Misbehavin. Andre he's just, you know, we describe him as the man that has probably slept with everyone in the room. You know, like he's always got an angle, he's always cool, he's always smooth, he's like Ken Page says, he's like smoke. He's just smooth and fluid as smoke.
I love the piece. First of all, I don't see this kind of music anymore because it's kind of old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Some people actually find it a little offensive. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, I guess I understand the sentiment. I feel like you have to honor your history. You have to honor and understand the time period that this music came from and what was required in that period to have a career. I think the great thing about this show is there's so many levels to it, and then you get that black and blue number where you really slow down. You get to hear those words where you know, he's saying, I'm white on the inside, but you know, that doesn't matter to people. I want to be more than what I am. So I think that it's fun after a whole show of like big numbers to have that moment of catharsis where the audience gets to peek behind the veil, you know.
You guys sang for 2 hours. Was that difficult?
Yes. I say you need a certain amount of physical stamina to do the show, and you also need a lot of vocal stamina to do the show. So we've been working on both of those things for the last 2.5 weeks or so.
Yeah, I loved your performance. I thought you guys were fantastic. Again, I feel that the modern day African American actors actually owe a lot to those characters because they're the ones who actually got you guys through the door.
It's very true, and so that's why I say you have to respect your history, and you may not understand in the modern context what was required for this, but like the career I have, the life I lead, there were sacrifices made for that, and this show honors those sacrifices. The show honors those people, and so I'm always going to be happy to be a part of any show that respectfully tells the story of the people who fought the good fight so that I could exist in the space that I'm in.
Once again, I love the performance. I thought you guys were fantastic. And actually, one more quick question. I'm not sure if I'm going to ask all the characters. I once asked a music teacher, what's the best type of female singer there is? He said plus-size African-American singers. What are your thoughts on that?
Listen, if you look at the history of music, plus-size black women, I don't know what spirit they reach into the ground to find, but the voices are just spectacular. Most of my favorite singers are plus-size women. You look at like Aretha Franklin, you look at even like a Patti LaBelle or Gladys Knight, they're not plus-size in the traditional sense, but they're not tiny, tiny people either, and their voices are just booming. And I think that a lot of those voices also come from a lot of pain, and I think that pain, it just makes their voices more connected. You know, and I think that's true for a lot of black singers in general, especially from that time period. It's just there was so much pain to pull from for all these songs. Like for us, we have to sit down and like watch the tapes and read the stories and feel that, you know, but for them, they were living in it.
Once again, love the performance. Love you guys. You were fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI, 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with
Frank Fontaine, saxophone player and clarinet player.
Great. I love the performance. First of all, you guys played for what was like 2 hours?
Right. There was an intermission in there. They were doing the singing and the singers and dancers were doing the heavy lifting, but the musicians were also getting after it. So we broke a sweat also.
I've seen pieces with live orchestras. I'd say you guys were a major part of the performance. I mean, there was almost no dialogue in it at all. It was nothing but music.
Right. So Ain't Misbehavin is, you know, the music was written by Fats Waller, a musician. So when they bring musicians into this, it's not a Broadway play where you have a pit orchestra. Musicians are hiding under the stage. We're on the stage, functioning as actors and extras, or sometimes out front. So there's a lot to it, and lots of playing, lots of acting, lots of interaction. It's really fantastic.
What kind of style of music would you say this is?
Well, Fats Waller, you know, we're talking early 1900s, so it's early jazz. We're hearing a lot of the chords become really sophisticated. We start moving away from the stride piano and start moving into a bit more progressive. So it goes from 20s, 30s, 40s, and moves on. It really covers quite a large period, especially the early period of jazz. It's fantastic.
Question, when did you first start playing music?
I actually started playing in public schools, not at a really early age. In the 4th grade, they handed me one of those little plastic recorder flutophones, and I played that with my classmates, moved through band, and continued through marching band in high school, and later into my collegiate career.
I'm always fascinated about it, because I'm actually told that being gifted in music is like being gifted in math. It's just, people just don't respect it as much. I don't think you're going to make a lot of money, but as far as the brain is concerned, it's just as difficult.
Yes. You know, it depends on who you ask. If you ask me, I'm going to say it's easy, anybody can do it. But if you ask somebody else, they'll tell you they have 2 left feet and 2 left hands, and they're all thumbs. So asking me if it's easy, you know, you could get a tainted response. I think that we're all designed to do it. You know, when we hear music, the part of the brain that receives it and registers it is the same part of the brain that your equilibrium is located in. So when you're hearing the music, it's actually moving you. And everybody responds to that, and I think everybody has some type of a musical gift. But that's, again, a very tainted, very biased response.
Once again, I love the performance. I love the music. You guys were fantastic. The orchestra, the jazz band was just beautiful. I just loved you guys. But thank you very much for being on the show.
All right, thanks for having me.
Ain't Misbehavin' will be playing at La Mirada Theater for the Performing Arts from September 15th to October 8th. For more information, go to www.lamiradatheater.com.